Good morning. I just wanted to give some tips around smoothie stuff. A lot of times people shy away from buying items that can go in your everyday smoothies, and I just wanted to show you some tips for them. I'm kind of the smoothie queen, not gonna lie. This is like my morning smoothie, and I just want to share some tips with you around freezing stuff. So, avocado, great, healthy fat for you, but a lot of people shy away from buying them because you use one or two and it might go bad. The rest might go bad or too soft or whatever the case. Cut them in half, freeze them. I do it with cucumber, bananas, especially bananas. Like when I shop at Fortino's and they have like the reduced produce. If you see bananas and they're just starting to go brown, that's a great time to cut them up and freeze them up, especially for smoothies, because I use it more for sweetening as well as pineapple. But you have your basics, like your fruits that you would buy and whatever, and then you're adding your greens and protein and powders or whatever else you add into yours. But I do a lot of frozen everything. So even coconut, coconut, when you get it reduced, like a big package of it, I paid $2 for it. I cut it up and I freeze it, and I can throw fresh coconut into my smoothies. I'm gonna put this morning whatever because I feel like I want a lot of cucumber. I'm gonna do some fresh and I have some frozen. And then even my kale, I freeze my kale. You just, whatever. I didn't even divide this, but it just kind of snaps off. Anybody that knows who freezes kale, you can just kind of break some off. And then I would add spinach, blueberries for obvious reasons. I always add pineapple and banana. I find are perfect for sweetening. You can put absolutely tons of greens and things you usually don't love the taste of, even broccoli, believe it or not. And it's hidden by those things. The only thing I don't really freeze are my pitted prunes. I don't freeze them for whatever reason. But I can hide fish oil. I can hide green tea powder, coconut oil. That's actually delicious. I wanted to make a suggestion for coconut oil raw. This is one that I use, that I ingest. I use for oil pulling. It's called Garden of Life. It has this beautiful coconut taste. Like it makes you want to oil pull for 20 minutes. Maca powder, cinnamon. I also find that cinnamon, if you have like a smoothie that you've made and it's kind of like you love it but you don't love it, add cinnamon. And if you're really adventurous, a little bit of nutmeg, and it just makes everything taste so delicious that you want to pass away. But you have to have a good blender as well. Like when I'm doing stuff like, because you can make, this is like the Health Master. It's amazing. It's like 1200 watt. It's crazy. It beats the crap out of like anything. I can literally make like cashew milk, almond milk, just with that coconut water. I put a little bit of cinnamon because I put cinnamon with everything. And for those that don't know, cinnamon actually gives you a calming effect. It's a beautiful spice. Anyway, it can beat up that coconut. Yeah. So you can make any type of coconut water and any nut that you like, and you have your own fresh, and it's emulsified too, so it's not like you're soaking your almonds, because let's face it, nuts are kind of expensive. And I know a lot of people, especially that are using like a vegan diet, they could use those nuts for something else, but I mean, to be able to use the whole nut. And that's what I love about this emulsifier, is you're not juicing, you're not losing anything. Like you're getting absolutely everything that the plant-based food has to offer. So anyway, that's just my little smoothie kind of trick. You can freeze everything. So like literally in the morning, I'm chucking thing into my blender, blending it, putting it, and I'm taking it with me to work. And it makes a lot. This is like a 60-ounce one. But I mean, depending on what kind of blender you have, self-serve, doesn't matter. The point is, freeze everything, ladies and gentlemen. And that's about it. I know I was painting as well yesterday, so my place is a little bit disarrayed, but I wanted to share this with everybody. Happy Sunday.